Well, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, y'all. Okay, we gotta get this lighting together. There we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all know the drill. Come on, say when we wake up and where, wake up and where, wake up and where. Listen, good morning and welcome to Wake Up and Win live with your girl, Dr. Najuma. Um, so very grateful to have you joining us this morning. Yes, I'm super excited to share with you part two of our conversation this week, which is overcoming stagnation. Um, okay, this lighting is not really working. Okay, that's gonna be what it's gonna be, isn't it? So, I hate when the lighting goes bad and we have to like make some adjustments. Okay, so let's get into it. So let me just say who I am real quick. My name is Dr. Najuma, and I use this platform to share a daily win word with all of you that will help you move through if you've gone through a great loss, a great challenge, a traumatic experience. To know that you can go through a great loss, recover, restore, rebuild, renew, even refresh, and get back out there and win. My my oldest son's life was taken in 2018, and I have learned some things. I'm still learning some things. I'm still going through the grief and grieving process. But along this journey, I just like to use this platform to share what I've learned about going through a great loss, rebuilding, restoring, recovering, and then getting back out there and winning. And so this week we're focusing on overcoming stagnation. So sorry, this lighting is bad. I don't even know. There, okay, it's a little better right here. Okay. So what I want to share this morning, part two, and if you missed part one, go back to the day before yesterday and listen to part one. So today is part two of overcoming stagnation. And the thing about that part two is what I want to offer is accountability partner. Accountability partner. I have had to lean on people in this season, and I have learned, and this is the thing that we probably have the hardest to do, especially in our Western culture, because we have been trained to believe that we can do everything on our own, and somehow we don't need the assistance of people and teams and things like that. So a lot of times we're out here trying to do things on our own, and there's nothing wrong with being independent. There's nothing wrong with being self-sufficient. But the truth is, we were created to be communal beings. Like we created for community. But that's a whole other conversation for another day. Which is why people and things tend to thrive most in community, because we are wired. We are hardwired for community. That being said, what I want to offer as a part two to overcoming stagnation, if you've gone through any kind of loss, if you've gone through any kind of challenge, loss, or anything like that, um, is accountability partner. I'm sorry, okay, we gotta fix this lighting. I don't know, it just totally went out. Okay, let me do this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can't have the lighting be totally crazy. So, is to get an accountability partner, right? And sorry for the lighting situation. So it's to get an accountability partner, right? Because what an accountability partner will do is to help you walk through the steps that you need to take to become unstuck, right? To move through the stagnation so that you can come out of it. An accountability partner is someone who you give consideration to their input, their nudging. um, if you don't listen to anybody else, your accountability partner is someone that you have committed to listening to. Accountability partner is someone that you've given instruction to. Like, listen, if you see me not getting something done, or if I'm not moving, stay on me. Or if I am slowing down, you know, challenge me on that. Accountability partner understands that how important it is for you to get going again, right? Accountability partner is not necessarily your friend. They are friendly, but they necessarily have to be a friend, right? They are not there to coddle. They are there to help you to move forward. And so having accountability partners when you are attempting to move forward, get moving, get back out there and win again is so crucial. And this is not, again, this is not someone who's necessarily a bestie, but someone who understands what's best for you. I'll say that again, they're not necessarily a bestie, but they understand what's best for you. And in understanding what's best for you, they understand that the stagnation is not serving you. They understand that stagnation is not in your best interest, presently or in the future. They understand that the best thing for you is to make those, as we talked about the day before yesterday, those incremental steps to go forward, right? And so I want to encourage you, for anyone that's gone through a loss, gone through a challenge, an issue, a major life transition, and even a traumatic experience, and you are rebuilding, restoring, recovering, renewing, refreshing, and trying to get back out there and win again, I want to encourage you to get an accountability partner. Assign an accountability partner. And again, this is someone that you give liberty to call you out and say, hey, you're not doing this, you're not moving. Or but they're also gentle enough to know that you've gone through something, right? They're gentle enough to know that there's been a loss. They're gentle enough to know that you're not always functioning at 100% capacity, emotionally, mentally, psychologically, et cetera, sometimes even physically. So they're compassionate enough to understand that, but also clear enough to know, I gotta keep you moving. I have a young lady in my life who's like that, and she says, I'm going to text you every day until you get X, Y, and Z done. And I said, I love you, thank you. So I have to get certain things done with her because she's committed to texting me every day until I get certain things done. And I really appreciate that. She keeps me accountable because I can get in my own head, I can get in my emotions, and I can quickly go from having a really good, productive day to having days of no productivity. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's easy to slip into stagnation because I'm dealing with my emotions. The grief, kind of has a clutch on my productivity, if you will. And I'm fully aware of it. So accountability partners help us to move through those seasons, accountability partners. So I want to encourage you, if that's you, and you're stagnant, and you recognize that stagnation is rooted in the loss that you experienced or the grief and the bereavement that you're facing and living day to day. You had the traumatic experience. There was a huge challenge in your life, and you're in this place of rebuilding, restoring, recovering, renewing, refreshing, right? And in order to win again, to get back out there and win, you're going to need accountability partners. So get you an accountability, assign an accountability partner. Again, this is not necessarily a bestie, but these are people. This is an individual who wants to see the best for you. And they recognize that you being stagnant is not your best. That you being stuck in stagnant is not you at your level best at all. And they want to help you get to your best self, right? And do the best that you can do, right? This is not about being overly productive. It's really about seeing you do the best that you can do. That's why it's not a bestie, right? Because this person is not there to coddle you, but to nudge you and push you forward. So I want to encourage you, get an accountability partner, assign an accountability partner, and then trust them. Put some trust in them, and and let's get up, let's get out there, and let's go win. And your process is not my process, and my process is not your process. So you know what you need. You know what overcoming stagnation looks like for you. I can't define that for you. You know in what areas you need to get moving again, or what areas is best for you to get moving again, right? You know that. And that's where you assign your accountability partner, okay? So, thank you for being tuned in to Wake Up and Win Live with your girl, Dr. Najuma. Again, I offer these daily win words to, if you've ever been through a great loss, challenge, traumatic experience, that you can rebuild, restore, recover, renew, and get back out there and win again. And our theme is always, let's get up, let's get out there, and let's go win. Let's get up, let's get out there, and let's go win. Thank you for being tuned in. And yeah, stay tuned for more this week. Other tips on how to overcome stagnation. All right? I'm out, y'all. Peace.